all those who are here and those who are online joining us for meditation this morning. Oh, I'm feeling so blessed to be here and to be present with you this morning. This morning, I'm going to do a meditation from Dr. Joe Dispenza. I had the book, but I left it in the back. It's blessing. Oh, that'd be wonderful. It's right on the side there, then I can show everyone. Blessing the energy centers, which is our chakras. And he has many meditations online, but you can just do Dr. Joe Blessing the Energy Centers meditation if you want to do it when you get home. It is a 40-minute meditation with music in the back, so I'm going to do an abridged version. It's really quite good. Okay, thought so. Thank you. Oh, never mind, I got it. Thank you, Marilyn, I got it. So this is it. Becoming Supernatural is his latest book. The print is like 5-point font, so I highly recommend you listen to it on Audible or something like that. I found it. All right, so I'm just going to invite you to feel the chair supporting you. Feel the floor pushing back on your feet. As we show up in this now moment, giving thanks for being in community and being supported, as we open up to the truth of who we are. And as we show up in this now moment, releasing anything that came before and any worries about what will come after. I invite you to put your attention on your root chakra. And that is at the tailbone, connecting to the chair. Connect with the space of this chakra. Feel yourself honoring it as we show up and acknowledge our root chakra in this now moment. And then shift your awareness to the space outside of your body, between your root chakra and the outer world. Connect with that space. Our root chakra is about bringing us safety. And I invite you to see that you are safe in this now moment. Feel into that. You are supported in this safety, in this presence of now. As you are in the space between your root chakra and the world, feel the safety of being grounded in this now moment. Our awareness to the second chakra, known as the root chakra, 2 inches below your navel. Connect with the energy center there. Put your awareness on that energy center and bless it. Thank it. It is the root of our creativity, how we show up in the world uniquely as us. Oh, give it some love. Because I can imagine growing up, there have been many messages around, don't be who you are. Love on this second chakra, giving thanks for who you are being in the world, what you came in to express. as well as what you came in to receive. And then put your attention on the space between the second chakra and the outside world. Just feel into the space. In this space, give gratitude for the creativity you have found in expressing uniquely you. What are your gifts? Who have you come here to be? In this space, tap into this awareness. And then we move into our third chakra. Our solar plexus. It is in the abdomen near your stomach. Connect with this energy. Bring your awareness to your solar plexus. This is where we connect with our self-worth, our power, and our will. Bring love into your worthiness, your reason for being here, who you have come here to be, and what you are ready to express. Love on this uniqueness as you. This energy center. And then put your awareness on the space between that center and the space around your body. Focus on the space. As you tap into your personal power. What have you being called to use your personal power for? How are you serving the collective, the unity consciousness? What have you come here to express uniquely as you? In this space, give thanks for who you are being. And then we move up to our heart chakra, the center of our chest, our heart, our love, our passion, what invigorates us and excites us. Let us bless our heart chakra. Put your attention in that area of your being. Between that center, your heart chakra, and the world outside of you, the space outside of your body. Focus on the space. As we open up to what is our personal power calling us to express, our love in the world, our love for ourselves, for humanity, for all life on the planet. Feel this calling in this space. As you give yourself permission to open your heart and be that love. give thanks for our heart chakra. We give thanks for our ability to love. And then we move to our throat chakra. And our throat. Oh. When we are grounded in the love and our personal power and our will and our connection to one another and to Source. It is from this place that our words are guided to uplift those we come in contact with. We bless our throat chakra and give thanks for our ability to be used to express the love that we are. And then put your attention on the space between your throat chakra and the space around your body. Just breathe into that. And when we are out in the world, expressing the truth of our being, we communicate this truth through our words, through the love that we are, as we connect with one another and all that is. We bring love to our throat chakra and give thanks for our ability to communicate our truth. As we support others in connecting to the truth of their being and having the courage to express that in the world. It is in this way that we recognize and come together as one community. And we move from our throat chakra to our third eye. Wherever you feel guided. And our third eye is about unity consciousness and seeing that there is only one. And we send love to this energy center, blessing it and giving thanks for its wisdom of connecting us and showing us we are not alone. Send your attention to the space between your third eye and the space around your body. Focus on the space. As you allow the energy of this chakra to express in your beingness. What you see and how you express the truth of your being with others in community. Seeing us all connected as one in love. And we bring our awareness to the crown chakra. Top of our head, our seventh chakra. It's about our communication with the divine, our spiritual growth. Feel into this energy center and bless it. Send it love and gratitude for our awareness that we are spiritual beings having a human experience in this now moment. Connected to all that is. And then put your awareness on the space between your crown chakra and the space around your body. As you allow this energy to express through and as you out into the world. And then I invite you to join me in what Dr. Joe calls the 8th energy center, 16 inches above our head, where we connect with the divine and we are open to all that is, the gateway through which we receive and we send. Give thanks for this gateway, for this knowledge, for this knowing of how we are connected to one another and to all that is. Love and gratitude as we receive and so we give. And I'm going to invite you to join me in the silence just for a couple of minutes as we allow the blessing of our energy centers to be centered in the truth of who we are in the silence. And we give thanks for this knowing that we are so much more than just a body, and that we are supported, energized, and loved in the truth of who we are being. And so it is. Amen. I'll give you a moment in case there's some downloads coming. I'll give you a minute to write those down. And then I'll ring the chimes to end our meditation. Thank you. We'll have about 7 minutes before service begins.
It's all right.
And be loud anyway. Good, there we are. Welcome everybody to Rio Grande Center for Spiritual Living, where all faiths are welcome and none is required. My name's Brian Kurtz. My pronouns are he and him, and I'm grateful to see everybody here today. It is Birthday Sunday for all folks who have a birthday in August. It is Special Hat Sunday for some of us who want to speak fashion, for some of whom it's just to keep the glare down. It's also Bring a Friend Sunday. Glad to see a whole bunch of new faces here, or faces who may be older faces that I don't know yet. And it's also Sunday of our first visioning session. We're going to be doing a visioning for the congregation this Sunday and next Sunday, right after services? About noon, right after, somewhat after services. I want to thank Dr. Michelle Coleman for leading us in a wonderful chakra meditation this morning. Yeah, thank you. And also want to thank you for turning off all of your noisemakers, clickers, beepers, poppers, anything else that might take someone away from sacred time and space. If you're joining online, welcome. Thank you for being here. My sweetie, who's normally here online, is here in person today. Yay. With her sweetie. That's right. That's right. She'd been with the dog, whose name is Dude, by the way. She'd been with Dude a lot longer than she'd been with me, but Dude's awesome, so it's all good. Together we are transforming our world with the power of love in action. And we got a whole bunch of people being love in action today. We got Susan Clark and Kent being our music team today. How many people agree that having Kent like adding some extra rhythm and weight brings more to the music? Yeah, thank you. Agreed. Let's see, what else can I tell you? Our tech team, Jennifer and Cheryl Ray, are handling tech today and making sure the microphones and everything else and the broadcasts are working. Yes, it's a big deal because it wasn't always working. And they've been here and it's been working. It's a good thing. Our greeters today are Reverend Brent and Sherry, who are there saying hi to everybody. I think Reverend Brent's still outside. Is he still out? He's gathering people from the streets to welcome them in, and we're grateful for that. Our food angels today, Carol Ann, Carmela, Anjali, anybody else I might be forgetting, I apologize. Our Spirit-Bound bookstore staff is Gilbert and Liz today. They're doing a great job. And we have spiritual practitioners and licensed Unity teachers serving us today. Holding our service in consciousness and prayer are Dr. Michelle and Carmela. Michelle O'Leary is going to be, or Marilyn O'Leary is going to be bringing us our opening prayer. Reverend Gill is going to be hosting our celebration, delivering the message for today. And we got bookstore stuff I want to talk about. Science of Mind magazines, Unity Daily Word, and Spirituality Health magazines are 20% off while they're there, so hurry. Spirit-Bound bookstores, August Artist of the Month is Linda Fellion. Is Linda here today? I hadn't seen Linda yet today. Anyway, Linda's got some really cool stuff. She's got some advanced tachyon, 5G, and EMF cell phone protection, earrings, pendant, and supplements. The bookstore is also having an aura photo session as well as aura and chakra photo session coming up with the availability of a 15-page detailed report in the social hall. Photography is by Aura Photo, New Mexico. It's going to be happening August the 23rd, which is Saturday, 9:30 to noon. You got to book your 10-minute photo session. It's going to take a little while. There may be some folks in line. There's no reason for you to hang around and wait if you can, know what time slot you're in. So talk to Gilbert in the bookstore about that, or Liz today. Check the newsletter. I print mine out every week. I recommend you do the same, but if you don't have the time to do that, occasionally we'll be handing those out in the front. Check the bookstore, check the website, look around for posters promoting different things. Solid Grounds is off this month, but we'll be coming back in September. Yes. And, by the way, Sue Klump has donated some more of her wonderful photos. Some are genuine, some are hers that have been retouched a little bit and enhanced, which I think, frankly, makes them pretty cool. Check them out in the bookstore. All of the proceeds for that go to the congregation. So I want to make sure you know all of that. Also, locker number 505. If you notice the growing pile of stuff, school supplies and whatnot, Sherry's back there being Carol Merrill, showing all the stuff. But locker number 505 is saving up supplies to give to the kids for school, pencils, pens, notebooks, clothing, all sorts of stuff. And also our spiritual economics class has in the social hall a big bunch of stuff that they've gathered up for everybody. So I want to acknowledge the spiritual economics class for being abundance. And we want to thank them for that. I'm going to breeze through the newsletter because I've been busy having fun with my sweetie this week, and I just haven't gotten to as many of the announcements. We're still gathering funds for Levator Jones, who was a founding member of the congregation and a really instrumental part of the congregation. Led second-level practitioner classes for a number of years and was really just an incredible human being. Who can I say to see? Or do we do that online? Nancy, who do we talk to? Okay, good, thank you. Check on the back table for that information. But all of the donations there are going to the congregation as well. To her, I'm sorry. I apologize. Yes, all of it's going to them for her. September 1st, 2025 is our third annual RGCSL Community Picnic. Edna Gallegos Park up in the foothills, if you know that area. Wonderful, wonderful venue, covered. So if it's hot, we're still going to be there. Yes, good, thank you. God only knows. I don't know if I trust the words on that thing. So every now and then they get a little fun. I'll just call it fun or strange or whatever. Also, let's see, maybe you will be our next volunteer of the month. Maura, stand up, Maura. I'm gonna make you stand up. This woman is doing so much, so often, helping with solid grounds, lifting, carrying, helping, and doing loads of stuff. We need as many people as we can just to kind of help out around here and make sure it all happens. See Carol Ann, who's in the very colorful yellow and multicolor outfit over here with the cool hair. Go see Carol Ann about volunteering here. Also, if you need an event venue for anything you might be up to, or you just want to book some like office space or anything like that, check this place out. We have flyers at the front table, and if you're interested in renting this place out for an event, we had a whole bunch of healers here doing healing work with people 2 weekends ago, or I guess, was it last weekend? Life's moving fast for me. I don't know. I'm trying to keep up with all of it. We had a great time with that, and another big contribution to the center happened with that. So help us out. Get some more folks over. Let's see. What else can I want to make sure that I mention? Sunday potluck is happening. I've got in here Kim Peabody is doing healing. Kim, are you doing healing today? There's Kim in the back. Go see Kim in the practitioner room after services. Kim's awesome. She was also here doing the healing event that we did the other day. And, oh, another one. Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life class is coming. Thursdays, August the 26th through October the 7th from 6 to 9 p.m. It's in person. And go to the RDCSL website to register for that. Say again? Tuesdays. It says Thursday in the newsletter. It is Tuesdays. All right, thank you for that correction. Tuesdays, August 26th through the dates are right, but the day is wrong. Okay, darn human beings. What are we going to do? Also, for anyone who's ever read my book, done my class, done one of my workshops, we have a gathering online on Zoom every Wednesday night, 6:30 to 8, and it's just the chance to apply the real you principles to your life and whatever might be coming up. So hop on the call, say, this is what I got going on in my life and I'm not really happy about it. Or this is a challenge I have going on and I'm kind of scared, or whatever it might be. Hop on that Wednesday night call, and it's pretty powerful stuff. And it's all based on the principles in my book, which is available in the bookstore. And if there's anything else, somebody's going to have to cover me. Thank you.
I don't think there is anything else. Thank you. Oh, here we go. Let the sound of the chime take you to your heart, to know that and to remember that you are one with Spirit, this divine substance of all that is, of the omnipotence, all of the knowledge, all of the life, all of the being is here, and you are a part of it. And I call upon this for you, for each person here, to see and know the light that they are. And so I affirm that the light that you are is shining brightly and is here for you to take out into the world, to be that light for all that is needed here. And so I bless everyone here. I bless everyone online. I bless all the people that will hear this later. And I also bless all the people that Brian mentioned who are in service, the many, many people who help this service come to be in such a wonderful way and who keep this wonderful center going and flourishing. I bless them all. I bless us all. And I know that we are here to be a light. So knowing this is so, I affirm that each person gets what they came for. If it's health, if it's joy, if abundance, quiet, peace, power, whatever you're here for, I affirm that it fills you now and that it is yours and you know that it is you. So knowing that this is so, knowing that this service is perfect, that all is well, that all are blessed, please say with me, and so it is. Amen.
Please stand, and we're going to do our opening congregational song together. Here we go. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my joy over the mountains. I send my joy over the sea. I send my joy into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my joy over the mountains. I send my joy over the sea. I send my joy into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my power over the mountains. I send my power over the sea. I send my power into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my power over the mountains. A little louder, would you? I send my power over the sea. I send my power into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my peace. I send my peace over the mountains. Boy, do we need that, huh? I send my peace over the sea. I send my peace into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my peace over the mountains. I send my peace over the sea. I send my peace into the heavens, and it returns to me.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Kent. Thank you, everyone. Good morning. I am Gil William Olmsted. I am what am I? I am the spiritual director here, and I'm happy to see everyone. I see a lot of faces I haven't seen in a while, etc. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I would like to know this morning, what is making you happy this week? Anybody want to tell me what's making them happy this week? Being alive. Okay, there's one.
I got rain last night.
You got rain where you are. All right, rain is good.
Singing like a songbird.
Singing like a songbird. All right. What else is making us happy this week?
Being here. Yeah.
Being here. Excellent. I'll let you speak it.
For me, it is having and knowing that I have the love and support and encouragement from this people that is my family. I am so grateful.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Wow. So we have so much. Yes? So much we'd be grateful for, happy about, and a lot of it's tied to each other. And that's something we want to acknowledge, for sure. So what we like to do is sort of start off our day with some basics that we base all the stuff that we do here on. And number one is, there's only one power in the universe. Yes, we can call it different things, but there's only one power in the universe, and we acknowledge that. We acknowledge that we enhance our awareness of this power, of this energy in our lives, of this thing that drives our happiness and our gratitude through being together, through being in meditation, through being in prayer, through being in play. All the things that we do allow us to be more in touch with that. We also know that thoughts are creative, meaning that my attitude can really be bad sometimes. That's what it means. Right? Sometimes I can really think negative thoughts, and unfortunately, that actually is able to create a certain reality. So what we do is try to keep our thoughts on what's really real, and that is spirit, and that we are always taken care of, and that we're all connected. Which brings us to love. Everything is love. Regardless of what it looks like, feels like, seems like, we know that the power of the universe is love. So we stand in that. And finally, we know that each one of us is whole, perfect, and complete. This is sometimes the one that trips us up, especially when we're new to this kind of a thing. We're whole, perfect, and complete. We have everything we need. And, I remember when I was a kid, God don't make no junk. Remember that? Yeah. It fits still, in a way. So, whole, perfect, and complete. So, thank you again. Thank you, everyone online. We so appreciate you being with us. And what we like to do is, let's do our blessing. So, is there anybody new here today who would like to receive our blessing that we're going to offer you in a moment? Dude down there would like to, but he's not going to stand up. He's going to stay on the floor. Okay. We'll know he's there. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to rub our hands together, and we're going to send this word out to one another and to Dude and to anyone else online and say, we see you. We see you. We know who you really are. You are love and light in action. You are love and light in action. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. We love you. We love you. And we welcome you home. Thank you.
The reading today that I've chosen is from the Science of Mind for August, called On the Wings of Love. Can you guys hear this? Is this working? Yeah, okay. And this is from the message by Reverend Dr. Sony Cantrell Smith, who's the spiritual leader of the Centers for Spiritual Living. and she writes a column called Social Activism. The part I'm going to read is called Answering Love's Call. To answer the call of sacred activism is to say yes to love, not the kind that waits to be felt, but the kind that is cultivated through mindfulness, courage, and connection. This love is messy, vulnerable, and incredibly powerful. It's what lifts us beyond despair and into possibility. We are not asked to fix the world by ourselves. We are asked to bring our piece of the light, whether that means speaking up, creating art, building community, volunteering, protesting, or simply being deeply present with someone else. It matters. Love multiplies when expressed. The sacred activist knows that to love is to risk, to stretch, and to remain awake to the needs of the world. Yet it is on the wings of love that we rise, not only in spirit, but in principle, carrying our vision into action and becoming the living presence of a world that works for everyone. So let's just take a couple minutes to think about that.
Thank you, Marilyn. So I have a song by a friend of mine, Robin Hackett, and we were in a band together for a while up in Denver, so I got to know her fairly well. And when I saw the topic was love, I'm just like a computer. My brain is searching. And I kept hearing the chorus of this song in my mind, but I couldn't remember who wrote it. And so I did that Google thing. There's a search engine where you just sing into it, and by golly, came up Robin Hackett, and I went, cool, I know Robin Hackett. So anyway, this is a great song of hers, so thank you, Robin. It's called Love Is What We're Here For. We are all just mirrors. In your faces I see clearer, clearer than I've ever seen before. Heart is where to live from, to give all you can give from. This is what I truly know for sure. This anger and all my unkind behavior. Who am I to judge anyone at all. 'Cause if I look into you, I can see the pain you've been through. And I know 'cause I felt the same way that you do. And love is what we're here for, to give and give more. Love is what we're here for, to give and give more. Love, 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 sweet love. I am an instrument of my peace. I am an instrument of my love. I said love, love, love. Anytime you want to sing. I am an instrument of my peace. I am an instrument of my love. I said love, 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 love. I am an instrument of my peace. I am an instrument of my love. I said love, 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 love. I am an instrument of my peace. I am an instrument of my love. I said love, 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 sweet love. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Love, sweet love. I think Robin is here with me. Honestly, I do. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Love, love, love. And love is what we're here for, to give and give more. Love. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan and Kent. All right, let's give them some more love. Love is what we're here for. Pretty wild, huh? What I wasn't expecting is that you basically did my talk. Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day. Because the title is Launch to Love. Is that right? Launch of Love. Yeah, it's not Lunch of Love. It's launch, and the idea of this is launching us into a space of love, into a space where we truly are loving one another. And a lot of this comes from something in Buddhism, and it's called the Four Immeasurable Minds. The Four Immeasurable Minds. And the first one of those is loving kindness, and then compassion, and then joy, and then equanimity. So you sung about loving kindness, you sung about compassion. I think there was some joy in that song somewhere. Equanimity, we'll have to work on that because I got to understand the word better before we go there. So we'll see how that comes out. So Thich Nhat Hanh talks about all of these things and the fact that when you love because living beings need your love, not because someone belongs to your family, your nation, or your religion, then you're loving without discrimination and practicing true love. So where does this come from? Where does this love come from? And I think that's the piece we all have to be with, because we have to have that space within us where the love can show up. Have you ever been angry and tried to be loving? Okay, so some of you may be much more successful at this than I. However, it doesn't work for me very often. And I can literally see in my mind and understand what the loving thing is to do and not do it. Because I'm mad. And if I examine the reason I'm mad, it usually doesn't hold water. It's just that I'm stubborn in the moment because I'm frustrated, because something has triggered me, something has sent me off. And that's where the work is in moving past the things that set us off. And I think actually I'm going to skip down to equanimity, because that's one of the things it's about, is being able to accept the world where it is and do it in calmness and peace. So when something shows up, we just go with it. We don't decide that it's really horrible, and we don't go, oh my God, what are we going to do now? We don't decide that it's really anything. We just work with it. And we treat everything the same. That's where the equa comes in there. We treat it all the same. But we have to get to that place. And that's the trick. So we have to start with thinking about, how can we be in loving kindness with others? How can we just be in that space? What's it require? Loving ourselves. Okay. So we take the time to look at how we are, what we think of ourselves. So I'm with you, Kent. There are times when I'm not happy with me. Usually the one that finds that out first is my wife, Robin. And she usually tells me first, you are not happy with you. Okay, fine. But that's where the struggle is, because if I can't grasp this idea that everything is love and I'm a part of everything, how am I going to put you in that circle? So it is always about coming back. And then the next piece about compassion, I want to touch on this because I think it's really important. Are we able to be with someone else in whatever's going on in their life without judgment, but with empathy? With being present and saying, we see you, we love you, it's okay, and it's okay to feel whatever you're feeling. Do we reach out to that person that appears to need that in the particular moment? I remember when I think I was in college, and I was home, and my mom tells me this story about their week, and my mom and dad had gone to McDonald's. You know, they were big spenders. That was probably around the time when $2.99 got you everything. Remember that? They were at McDonald's, and she tells me about how my father got up and left the table and ended up sitting with another woman at another table because she was crying. And he noticed her across the room, and he got up and went to see if there was anything he could do, or just to show up and say, I see you. I see your pain. And do we do that? I mean, that's a powerful gesture, to step out of whatever it is we're thinking about, whatever that important thing is that we're doing, and to step into that. That is a call. And in the Bible, that call is outlined in the story of the Good Samaritan, of stepping outside whatever else is going on and having compassion for what's happening. I think most of us are familiar, but the basic story is that there was a Samaritan person who was from another country, basically, on the road who got attacked, and a variety of persons walked by him, priests and rabbis, etc., until finally someone came along and stopped. And fun part about that is, and I think I've mentioned this before, is when a seminary did an experiment with that, and they set up somebody sitting in a certain area, and all of the students were working on giving homilies or giving sermons. So they were going from whatever waiting room they were in across the campus to give their sermon. And so one by one, they got called to come forth. And they had to walk by this person who clearly needed support and help. And the question was, would they stop? Because they had a class they were doing, they needed a grade, and they were expected at a certain time. All those factors made it difficult, and a very small percentage actually stopped. And when I say that, it's not with judgment, because I see myself in the story every time, and I think about it. Where am I doing that? How am I going past what's happening around me? How am I ignoring what's there? Ignoring who's there and what their needs are. And so that's a part of this call into love. This launching into love is to really be open to offering what needs to be met. To really be open to, it doesn't matter how you got here. I'm not going to judge what you may or may not have done that I don't think is right. I'm not going to do these other things. I'm just simply going to love you where you are and understand that it's painful. And that's really compassion. Joy's a little more fun, right? If we can see the world as joy, doesn't that shift how we interact with people? What if we expected joy to show up every day? What if we just expected to see it? We got excited and here it came. That's going to be joyful. Have you ever tried that? Yeah? Nancy's tried it. Okay, good. One person, maybe a couple others. Does it make a difference? Yes. It makes a difference. It makes a total difference. When we are open to what's coming, when we are expecting. See, this is where our thoughts create our reality. Because if our thought is, there is no joy, nothing's good happening in my life, I'm struggling, all these things, we create our own reality. When we say, I know there's joy and I will see it, I'm expecting it, I'm looking for it, we can shift the whole thing, because even the smallest things bring joy. Even the smallest things. How many people have pets? Hello, you have a pet too, good to know. Whoever that is. It's really okay, don't worry about it. But when you have a pet, there is that space of absolute just joy sometimes with them, right? Where they're doing nothing. They're doing nothing, and you're like, oh, that's so cute. Isn't that adorable? You know, what do? They lay down. Wonderful. But there's there's that feeling of joy seeing this creature, and this creature often is the exemplary example of unconditional love. Unconditional love. They're being themselves. Thank you. Yes. They're in their beingness, just being. Yeah. Capital B-E. Okay? So now that's an interesting lesson for us, isn't it? How do we show up just being who we are without trying to make ourselves fit in, look like someone else, go with the program? Be authentic. That's what we're called to be about. That's where the joy lands, is in being authentic. Being authentic. And this idea of equanimity, which I thought was really interesting, is this idea of really coming at things from an even place, a calm, even place, where we can receive whatever's happening and we can simply work with what is, not react, not do any of those things, but simply respond as needed in the situation. We've all heard the stories of emergency situations where people are like, everybody's nuts, and there's somebody that shows up and just sort of takes over and says, okay, I need you to go here, I need you to do this, please go do that. And suddenly the whole scene shifts because somebody just walks in and goes, this is what we got, we're working with what we got. I need you to do that and that. And they become the hero. They become the hero of the day because they showed up and just took in the situation, remained calm, remained in their space of centeredness, didn't allow themselves to get pushed off that center, to get pushed away from love into fear, into concern, into I don't know enough, into whatever it is. Because we don't always, quote, know enough. We don't always have the information we would like to have in a particular situation. We don't know any of the backgrounds of the people. We don't know how you deal with this particular situation. We have all these questions in our head. And if we trust the reality that we do know somewhere deep within, and showing up authentically, we will know enough in the moment. Now, when we show up in love and compassion, do we always get responded to with grace and love? No. No, certainly not what we would think was love. Like, what? Why are you not thanking me? I'm doing this wonderful thing. However, that's part of the staying on an even keel, is because just because someone doesn't respond the way we think, the way we judge they should, any of that stuff, it doesn't matter. What matters is, have we done our best to show up in love? And, as we all know, as I shared with you earlier, when I'm angry, I don't go to love very quick sometimes. When I'm frustrated, when I'm scared. So somebody else comes in, says the loving thing, I'm not quite ready to hear it always. So we have to take that into account, both with ourselves, when we're on that side of the track, and when we're on the side of giving love, we have to take that into account, that someone just may not be in the place. And they will probably at some point be able to see that love, and that will make a difference because it was there, even though in the moment they weren't with it. They weren't embodying it or receiving it. So these four, what's the word? They're minds. What did I say? Immeasurable. I know it's not intuitive to me, the title of these. Thank you. The immeasurable minds. These four things can be a standard, a place where we go to think about how are we loving in the world? How are we showing up in the world? And it's our opportunity to ask the hard questions and also to show up in the love. To just know that our being ourselves, our being authentic is the key. That is the key to what we're about. Are you ready to be authentic? Is it scary? Yeah, maybe. Okay. Are you ready to push through the scary? Okay. All right. Well, let's do that. Let's push through anything that sounds scary. Let it go and know that it's good. All right. I would like to invite practitioners and ministers to surround the room, and we're going to take a moment and anchor all of this in prayer, because prayer is just our way of connecting with Spirit, our way of hearing Spirit. We don't tell Spirit too much stuff. We mostly listen. So let's just take this moment and be in this space. And I appreciate those surrounding the room, symbolizing that caring, loving container that we are all living in. And so I'm grateful right now for this word, for this opportunity to speak these words, to ask these questions, to hear Spirit speak through, to hear what comes out, to hear the truth of love. To know that this concept is not unique to any particular religion or any particular path. It is the path of Spirit. And we've talked about the way that the Buddhists explain it. And we know that there are so many other ways it's explained. But it gives us a pathway into what's possible, into ourselves, knowing that if we are to launch to love, we must stand in love ourselves. We must know love for ourselves, and we must be able to share that love without judgment, with joy, with compassion, with equanimity. So I'm knowing right here and right now that all needs are met in this room, online, everywhere, because Spirit is always meeting our needs. There's nothing that we want for. There is only the opportunity to see where it shows up, how it shows up. So I am declaring right here and right now that all needs are met, that all things are happening for good, that as those of us from the congregation are experiencing surgeries and hospital stays, I know that the love of Spirit is present right there, and that their bodies are regenerating into the perfection of their design. And I know that as each one of us works through our emotional issues, that the same thing is true even as we stumble, as we struggle, that the perfection of Spirit still is present, and the perfection of our creation is present. There's nothing missing. And so I declare a space of openness, a space of acceptance, a space of receiving the knowledge of our own well-being, receiving the gift of our well-being. And so no matter what it may look like, what the condition might seem to be, we know that the reality is that the universe is always conspiring for our good, always bringing forth something new, always regenerating our life into the perfection from which it originated. So for this, I am grateful. For the opportunity to hear this, to know this, to speak this, I am grateful. And with that, I release this word knowing that it's already done. And so it is. Amen.
It's a whisper you hear in the midst of your fear. It's revealing. It's a part of the heart, and it's just who we are. It's so healing. It's the power inside, always wins over pride, never judges. And it strengthens and comforts us all. That's what love is. It's the healer of souls, makes the broken ones whole and completed. It's what gives you the strength and the hope when you're feeling defeated. It's a compass and guide, and it won't be denied, so we trust it. It's the light in the dark of it all. That's what love is. And it's patient and kind, and it's deaf, dumb, and blind to the madness. It's the ace of the dealer of truth. It's the healer of sadness. It's a place that you know from so long, long ago, and it's freeing. And you feel when it's here, 'cause you're able to share from your being. And it takes us all higher, and it lifts and inspires all it touches. It's the best part of being alive. That's what love is. And it's patient and kind, and it's deaf, dumb, and blind to the madness. It's the ace of the dealer of truth. It's the healer of sadness. It's beyond right or wrong, and it's not weak or strong. It's not winning. For the young and the old, it's a brave and a bold new beginning. It's the peace and the hope, it's what helps us to cope. It's forgiveness. It's the light that will always remain. Oh, it's the reason we came. It's the light that will always endure. That's what love is. Thank you. It's a song by Freebo, who used to play bass with Bonnie Raitt for many years. Check it out. Whoa. Hello.
I asked Gil if I could do the ask today, and he tells me I got to bring up these big boxes. All right. Thank you, Michelle.
My experience of coming here every Sunday morning is I walk up and there's this little 4-year-old, and you all know he's my adopted grandson, and he runs and he jumps and he expects that I'm going to catch him. And thus far, I've never failed him. I got good news too. I found out my sons, they've been good on giving me granddaughters, but not grandsons. I finally found out I've got a grandson on the way. So now, and my heart's big enough that I'm going to be able to do both my real and my adopted grandson. So it's pretty cool. I share that with you because over the last couple months, I've been serving kind of as an interim treasurer and just kind of watching how things have been going here. And the same thing that happens to me when I walk up and I'm given has been what's been happening here. I was your board president for 4 years, and Julys are a tough month. They're a real tough month. People are gone, people are on vacation, and this past month, I count the money with Nancy every Monday, and we've just been amazed. 2 weeks in a row, you brought in close to $8,000 each week. In past years, that's been the entire month of July, not 1 week. And so what's happened is we've been behind because we've been behind in getting Gil caught up in terms of where he needs to be, and Nancy. They both have made sacrifices, but that's also part of their giving, so we can continue with what we're doing. But we've been able, week by week, to step into more integrity, and the fact that we're honoring that and that we're almost there. And so thank you to Cheryl and Brian and the rest of the new board, because they are really, they really are making it. I'm not worried about where we're going to be next March. I know it's going to happen because of what I've been watching here all summer long and what's happening. We put out a call to get some school supplies for Locker 505. All of this is going. We have a little youth group that helps the church. The kids are coming by tomorrow. They're going to pick this up. They've raised $50 themselves. They're going to take this and everything you have. We're going to bless it as part of our affirmation this morning. But this is what this place does. Last week, somebody brings in vegetables, and we get an extra $12 that go to the bank because you're all so generous. So here's the bottom line. Let's just keep doing what we're doing. This is a place we want to be. This is a place that gives to us and beyond what we ever want. And we're making a difference, a lot of difference. So we'll say our affirmation of abundance. I am abundant, and I give from my abundance. I am prosperous, and I give from my prosperity. I am blessed, and I give from my blessings. My blessings of spirit are as abundant as the stars, and so I give and receive generously, and so it is. The baskets are here for your generosity.
Words I have to say may well be simple, but they're true. Until you give your love, there's nothing more that we can do. Yes, please sing. That's why we put the words up there. Love is the opening door. Love is what we came here for. No one could offer you more. Do you know what I mean? Have your eyes really seen? You say it's very hard to leave behind the life you knew. But there's no other way, and now it's really up to you.
So as we get ready to just bless and receive all that's here today, I want to acknowledge that the last class that was being taught by Marilyn O'Leary and Maria Dion, Spiritual Economics, they have given a large chunk of what's here because they made it a class project. And they've collected a chunk of cash, which is also going to be given somehow in this process. And we're very appreciative, so we want to say that. In addition to the other stuff and to the 505 kids who are doing stuff. So it's all really wonderful. And all the gifts in the basket, we just want to bless all of it. In gratitude, knowing that it is the perfection of spirit out picturing, that the opportunity to give is the opportunity to receive. And that as we receive, we give. So how grateful I am that we can give and receive, and that we can utilize gifts so that we can give them forward for the good of all. And so it is. Amen. So speaking of giving and receiving, I want to make sure that you know you're all invited to this event after service, after the have a bite of cake and then come back. We're going to do a visioning. We're visioning for future. And we're also going to have an opportunity to give some opinions and thoughts via some questions we have on paper, and we're going to work together and do that. So this may take us up to an hour and a half, just so you know that. We're also going to do it again next week, same basic thing. So if you can't be here this week and you're interested, come next week. And I'm going to invite forward my good friend, Lou Similori. Now, Lou Similori is a previous board member who re-upped being a board member recently. Come on up here. Don't stand there. He also, on virtually every Friday night, he makes coffee. A lot of coffee. In fact, he spends his time running back and forth with coffee pots for solid grounds, which, considering we call it a coffee house kind of thing, that's an important part of what we do. So, anyway, he has also recently taken on the job of being in charge of space patrol, meaning what's the next space that we're going to occupy as a community? Will it be this? Will it be something else? Will it be blah, but up? There's lots of questions. And in his honor, I have a gift for him to thank him for that. And since it is Hat Sunday, I want him to open it now.
Is it a bag of space?
It's a bag of space, yeah. Pretty close. Now, I don't know. See, my wife did that ribbon, so you may have to just rip.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go round. I think I'm doing this. All right.
So allow me to read it to you. It says, "Get in, dude. We're doing space stuff." Thank you, Lou. Is that perfect?
Yeah.
That's perfect. All right. Thank you. You're on. Oh my gosh, we did Lou and no birthdays. Okay, birthdays. It is August, and we're inviting anyone with an August birthday to please come forward so we can wish you a happy birthday. All right, wow, we got quite a little crew coming up. Come on forward. You all right? You got it? There you go. All right, come on, shuffle across a little bit so we can all fit on the stage. All right, so are we going to wish him a happy birthday?
We're going to sing. Too.
Okay, good.
Yes, and then you can do whatever you wish.
Well, we can have him say it first.
Are you on to say
Okay,
first?
so
Okay.
we have to talk first. All right. So here is what we do, and then we invite you to say your name, your actual age. No, we don't ask that. We ask for your name, and what are you claiming this year for yourself in this year of your birthday.
Hi, everyone. My name's Nina Joy Almodovar. This is my second time visiting. Kent invited me. And
Thank you for being here.
this is the year that I'm claiming to be the best person physically that I can be at the age that I am.
All right.
I'm Sherry. I claim joy.
I'm John. What I wish for this year is a government of the people, for the people, and by the people.
Well, I'm Carmela, and I wore this shirt thinking my word was going to be power. Never underestimate the power of a woman born in August. But then after hearing the talk today, I changed my word. I thought it was going to be claiming what I feel that I was born to do. And I was given the name by my Aunt Rose when I was born of Shine. And I felt that that was what I was to do, was to shine my light. And so if my brother ever called me Carmela, I would wonder what was wrong because he calls me Shine. But I feel that it all led to one thing, and that is love. And that's my word.
I'm Jennifer, and this year I'm claiming that I'm going to continue being a phoenix, rising from the ashes and shooting for the stars.
Thank you all so much. And now we're going to wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to y'all.
Woo! All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. And we just want to remind everyone that we can receive what each one of these folks has claimed for their year because they're claiming it on behalf of all of us.
Thank you.
And I just want to remind you all to come to the prayer garden where there will be practitioners in our prayer garden for you to have a little mini session and kind of get things right for a little. Never mind. Come for a prayer wherever you want. We'll be there for you. And also stop it back in the social hall and get something to eat, and there might be birthday cake back there. And then also, if you want prayer during the week, just write your prayer and put it in the prayer box in the back of the room here. You can also get a prayer by going online, filling things out, and we pray for you when we receive those. Also come back, if you come back for the visioning and opinion giving, right? All right. It'll be it's good. We want to know what people think. So if you really have thoughts about this, come on, give them back to us. All right. And now we have a closing song and an affirmation.
If you please stand, if you want to hold hands, do that. If not, then just put your hand on your heart for a contactless experience. Back by popular demand. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah.
And let's go out with this affirmation. I am shining the love that I am. I am shining the love that I am. All right, let's do it.